Well, from A to T rather, an 80s icon is now part of the Illinois Broadcast Association's Hall of Fame. Mr. T rose to fame in the 1980s as B.A. Baracus on the A team, played boxer Clubber Lang in Rocky III, and was also a professional wrestler. Mr. T was born in Chicago in 1952 and still lives in the area. He was inducted into the IBA Hall of Fame at the organization's annual luncheon yesterday. He also joins the likes of Harry Carey, Oprah Winfrey, and Dick Van Dyke. And speaking of the Illinois Broadcast Association, we here at WGEM are pleased to be recognized for Best Newscast for WGEM News at 10 back on September 4th of last year. Our own Dylan Smith was also recognized for investigative reporting. We were also a finalist for Station of the Year, and Sports Director Brendan Reedy was a finalist for Best Sportscaster. We thank you for trusting WGEM.